President Biden said Thursday his administration was working with Mexico to rapidly turn away all migrant families that cross the southwest border, while rejecting the notion that the surge in migration was because he was a nice guy. The Biden administration has faced growing criticism over its handling of migration at the border, with Republicans saying Mr. Biden's campaign promise to be more compassionate to migrants has led to an increase in crossings. Mr. Biden is still using a pandemic emergency rule to rapidly turn away most single adults and families that cross without providing them the chance to ask for asylum, although an increasing number of those families have been released into communities in the United States. Some Mexican officials along the South Texas border have refused to accept families that the Biden administration has tried to turn away, citing a lack of shelter capacity in Mexico and a recent change in Mexican law that prohibits the detention of small immigrant children. Mr. Biden said on Thursday his administration was negotiating with the president of Mexico to take back more of the migrant families. "I think we're going to see that change," he said. "They should all be going back. All be going back. The only people we're not going to let sitting there on the other side of the Rio Grande by themselves with no help are children." The American Civil Liberties Union filed a lawsuit challenging the pandemic emergency rule, but the legal action was put on hold to negotiate with the administration. Lee Gelent, a lead attorney in the case, said on Twitter that Biden's comments at the news conference on expelling migrant adults and families may leave litigation as the only choice. The administration has welcomed children and teenagers into the United States and has struggled to quickly process them. The number of children and teenagers stuck in border detention facilities that were originally set up to temporarily hold adults increased to more than 5,150, according to data released on Thursday by the Department of Homeland Security. The largest number of minors held this way under the Trump administration was about 2,600 in June 2019, according to current and former Customs and Border Protection officials. The Biden administration is scrambling to build more emergency shelters at military sites and convention centers around the United States. Mr. Biden said he expected to move 1,000 young migrants out of the Border Patrol into safe, secure beds and facilities. "We're going to significantly ramp up," he said.